On January 19th, 1938, I was born on a small farm 10 miles north of Somerset in Pulaski County, Kentucky. Our farm still looked like it did in the 19th century. To help with the farm labor, we had 2 horses and a mule. A short time before my birth, the farm was connected to a telephone system. The farm did not have electricity. When I was about 3 years old, one of our horses gave birth to a foal and was kept at the tobacco barn in a private stall and pen. My mother took me to see the foal and told me the horse mother would not let any person or animal get near the newborn foal and to never go near it. So, as soon as I could, I went across the road and down the lane to the tobacco barn. The foal was so cute, I had to pet it. I crawled under the barbed wire and was met by the kick of the horse rear hooves of the horse, which sent me back into the lane. I screamed and my mother came running and picked me up and hugged me, kissed me, and carried me home to see if I was hurt. On the way past the gooseberry bush, she broke off a branch. After she was sure I was not hurt, she proceeded to spank me with the gooseberry bush. She said, "If you go near that fool again, I shall let your father spank you." Being spanked by a gooseberry branch did not hurt much, so I had to pet that foal. This time I got into the pen. The horse mother was very upset and kept placing herself between me and her foal. Finally, she got me and kicked me through the barbed wire fence. The kick hurt, the cuts from the barbed wire hurt, and when my mother picked me up and hugged me and kissed me, and saw all the blood and started crying, that hurt the worst of all. She took me home and bandaged up my cuts and cried some more, and said that she was going to ask my father to spank me when she came home. My mother's crying because I had disobeyed her and hurt me. My father had never spanked me, so the anticipation of his coming home left me very anxious. When Dad returned and Mom told him how I had disobeyed him twice and how he had to spank me, he removed his belt and found an unbandaged part of me and gave me 3 good licks. That hurt, and I no longer wanted to pet the foal. That was a near-death experience. If I had not been kicked to the farm fence and landed in the pen, the horse would have stomped me into the ground with her front hooves. Mom could not have gotten to me in time. I wanted to tell you how the foal came to be. Our team of horses, our 2 horses that worked as a team, they were mares, female horses, and one year one of them was in heat, and a stallion from some other farm broke through the fence and mated with her, and so that produced the foal. So we had to keep the foal long enough that we could sell it when it had stopped, could graze it itself. But yeah.